Excellent.
All right. So Arthur just hangs around in the rafters, I guess.
And before he leaves,
Wants to make a hide check.
we'll make sure to teach him the way she spots the weird slug people, like the blue face and stuff.
Okay.
So basically, Moriarty.
Yes. But I think you just wanted to hide, didn't you? So yes. All right. So you hide, like, I don't know, up in the roofs of the building or something. And wait. Is there any? What does the rest of the party want to do? Well, Arthur is getting distracted by pretty butterflies and stuff.
Probably hang out somewhere reasonably close, just so that we are ready to assist if in case anything goes down.
Can we just knock at the door of a place next to this and give them a gold coin for hiding out in their home without them telling anyone? That way we can just burst through the door without being able to be seen from outside.
I mean, surely there is like a coffee shop or something equivalent nearby that we can go hang out.
Yes, this is in the more commercial district. There aren't a lot of homes, at least on the ground level. So, yeah, you could hang out in a shop, I guess.
Let's do that then.
Or something. All right. So time passes. Eventually, Arthur notices. Let's see. Do you notice? I'm gonna roll for it. Or maybe I won't roll for it, and I'll just say that I'm rolling.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
The real walk technique is when you actually roll, but you don't acknowledge the results, though. You decide anyway, whatever you want. Then the
Well,
players
I
will be
need to
super
decide what the
confused.
roll means. I wasn't expecting this. Yes, what indeed?
Oxmafall himself shows up for a new face.
What'd you say?
Oxmafall himself shows up for a new face. His disguise ran out.
I don't know. Okay. Yes. Eventually, a somewhat short in a big leather cloak. Can't see their face, but they're wearing a fancy hat with a feather. Walks up to the face trader and begins having a conversation. You can make a listen check if you want to listen in on it. You can also unwrap something into the microphone if you like.
Oop.
So a listen check, Arthur, if you want to listen in on their conversation. Okay. It's only 40% of the time a bad face. 40% of the time it's a good face, and 20% of the time it's the best face.
In my experience, it's like 75% bad face.
Sounds like XCOM. 98 chance to hit. Miss. Every time.
I mean,
the bad faces aren't even. The good faces are quite good.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
All right. So So yes, they seem to be just having a casual conversation about how business is going. Strangely, she talks a bit more like a normal person to this figure. You could almost imagine they were just having a conversation with a random business shop owner. All right. Eventually, the figure says, what does he say? Excuse me, I need to give your DM some time to think.
Oh no, we've confused our GM.
Yes, your GM has confused himself. That's even worse. He says, anyway, I hope I'll see you around the end. He just chuckles a bit to himself. And the figure says, yes, yes. Good. And then the figure walks off. What do you do now? Not as far as you can tell. You can't really see his face very well. He's got a very big hat on. I mean, you can make a spot check to try to see if you could get a glimpse. All right. From what you can't really tell if they've got a blue rim around their eyes. Doesn't. Not sure. If you want to, yeah. So he walks out onto the street and just casually walks along the street for a while until eventually he ducks into another alleyway. Yes. Are you still staying on the rooftops and stuff? All right, make a hide check. Uh, All right. The figure who has his back turned to you says, "Hello, little dragon." All right, of course. Yes. Anyway, I have something for you.
I'm
Oh,
not
I'm not
taking
one of
any shinies from
those.
strangers.
Anyway, this thing already belongs to you. All right. He takes off his hat. Do you go back down to ground level? You're well, it's the area around his eyes that's being blue. That's the telltale. No, he seems to be. He takes off his hat, and a striking, handsome elf with very sharp features, green eyes that are almost iridescent, and a lovely smile on his face. Right. Yes, he says, yes, yes, I believe this is yours. He holds out the toy that you lost 100 years ago. Oh, I'm very good at finding things. Anyway, good luck with your future. Oh yes, I'm not sure if I should tell you about that though. Yeah. Good luck with your future and all of that. And he just turns on his heel, takes a step, and as he takes that step, he just vanishes from view. You mean like the place where the party's hiding out? Okay.
Ooh, what did you find?
Aren't you happy?
That's great and all, but didn't we literally just tell you to not do things alone? Did you just do things alone?
He wasn't alone. There was the creepy elf guy with him.
Right. Right, so I'm guessing the face trader is already buggered far, far away. I know, they tricked you.
I don't know. You could go back and look and see if the face trader's still there.
I would like to examine that story to see if there is anything magical about it. Just using my artificial ability. I'll have to.
No, it seems to be a totally mechanical toy. It has a lot of teeth marks on it from a teething dragon.
Hmm. Wow.
It seems to have been well loved.
So it seems mundane. All right, that's fine. So Arthur wanted to do something?
Yeah.
You certainly can.
Okay, so you go back to the face trader. They're still there. Says, yes, yes, you come back. Trade your face. Want face? Buy face? Sell face? Oh no. They must sell face. Yes, yes. Trade face. Many shiny coins. 3,000 shiny coins. Yes.
We do not have shiny coins. We do have astral diamonds, though.
Out of
They're
character,
shiny diamonds.
out of character question. Are you even getting paid for this job?
There the offer was, I think, 30,000 gold coins for the beholder, and if you could prove that those then
I think it
maybe
was
more money.
10k each or something.
Yes. No. 3,000. Yes.
What about 3 shiny gems?
Okay. Yes. 3 shiny gems. Yes. Very shiny gems.
The shiniest.
Yes. She holds out her hand with unusually long fingers.
Eldry places 1 in, actually 2, and says you get the third when you gave us the information.
Yes. Sochar. Yes. Or not the Sochar. The body snatchers wearers. They live in a temple. Yes. Temple to Great Mother. Yes.
And where's that?
Under the moon. Yes.
Everywhere is under the moon.
No, not that moon. The other moon. Moon on the floor. Yes. There's a plaza not far from here. There has a moon diagram on it. No one knows why. It's been there forever.
How do you get down there? How do you get down there?
I don't know. Yes. Go down. Yes. Down.
Well.
Maybe wear face. Good face. Let you in. Yes.
You
Yes.
have a good face.
She holds up a hand, and in her hand appears what passes for a mouth. The mouth end of one of those tentacle monsters. It's just a tentacle with some like pincers on the end.
How much?
Your face. Yes. Trade.
Uh,
Trade face. Yes.
no.
Shiny gem. Yes. I give you information. You give shiny gem. Yes.
Eldry gives the thing the third gem.
She snatches it out of your fingers and stuffs it in a pocket or something. But it makes a weird squelch noise as she does so.
Okay. So it's under the. Right. Well, Audrey, let us head out.
Yes, let's.
Yes, and Victor can come too if he wants.
Yeah, Victor, you can come too. Where's Paul, by the way?
Audrey wants to look for a druid in the city before they do that.
You don't
wants to
usually
log
find
in.
druids in cities.
Oh, you know what I mean? I need a druid or ranger spell. I want invoke the cerulean sign.
Ah, that one's a special spell. Sorry, you can't get that one.
Aw,
Not normally.
sad.
The cerulean sign works a bit differently in this setting.
Alright. In that case, we don't need to look for it. Yet. I do want it at some point,
In
though.
fact, you can make a knowledge arcana to see what you know about the cerulean sign if you like.
Of course I like.
Alright.
Getting
I don't remember all the stats that I'd made off the top of my
42,
Okay.
since it's not an identifier.
Alright, with a 32, you know that there are some people in Zythus who know about the cerulean sign. It's actually Like the Cerulean Sign is like a almost any spellcasting class can use
Detect
it.
secret doors.
So
Reveals hidden doors within 60 feet. Disguise self. Changes your appearance. Expeditious retreat. Your
Yep.
speed increases by 30 feet.
there are
Hypnotism.
people in
Fastness.
Zion, I
2d4
guess,
HD
who
of
know
creatures.
about it.
Mage armor. Gives subject +4 armor bonus. Fog surrounds you. Awakens creatures in area. Silent image. Creates minor illusion of your design. Teal to sleep. Puts 4 HD of creatures into magical slump with undetectable alignment. Conceals alignment for 24 hours. Well, deal 1d6 non-lethal damage plus 1d6 hefts levels above
You
first.
remember that Tobias actually wrote a short book on it.
Charm person.
Like,
Makes
Is
one
it?
person your friend. Color spray. Knocks unconscious. Blinds.
Or you
Or
can
stunts
read his
1d6
book.
weak creatures.
Or you could buy his book. Yes, that's what you should do.
How much
You
is
should
it?
buy his book and then tell all of your friends to buy it. I don't know. They don't sell it here.
Oof.
I was just making a joke about being a sellout for Tobias. Really, books are expensive though. They don't have printing presses and stuff. Well, they do, but they don't have movable type.
Oof. Well. Yeah, then let's go find a way to get below the spooky plaza.
Okay, let's go this plaza.
All right. Well, let's take a quick 5-minute break. It's been about an hour.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Be back at 10 after. Go get your snacks, your inferior beverages, or your apple cider. You know, whatever it is you need.
I
And
shall
be
get
back.
the superior beverage of tea.
Uh,
One thing Briz got right.
That's just worse water.
Barbarians. Oh well. One day you will understand civilized people, but not today. Be right back.
Alright, is everyone here? Oh, looks
Nope.
like 2 people still have their mics muted. Man. I mean, technically, I only gave them 4 minutes when I said I gave them, but
Macfum Legata, the ninth found worm. What?
what'd you say?
I'm reading more on Social.
That's slightly metagaming, you know?
Yeah, but did you know that they're both male and female?
Also, I tend to change things from the books precisely because you tend to do that, so.
I am back.
I'm back.
Ah, good timing.
Of course. I am always on time. Except when I'm
Actually,
not.
you weren't on time, but you
What?
came back at the same time, so you can feel like you're on time.
I don't know what you mean. It's not me who is wrong. It is the world that is wrong.
Anyway, so you've got your location. You paid the face trader lots of money. At this rate, you're gonna make a net loss on this adventure, but who cares?
Looks like it. By the way, another out of character question. What exactly is the nature of your job? Are you supposed to look at this thing or capture it or kill it?
You're supposed to kill the beholder, because I knew that there was a beholder, because people were talking about the beholder cult. Turns out the beholder is possibly affiliated with these Shochar.
Mm,
So you're investigating the Shochar because they're the only ones who actually show themselves. The beholders do other beholdery things, I guess. Also, beholders are like CR13, and they're spooky. Very spook.
Spookiest.
Okay, I guess we're going to the square.
Alright, so you go to the square. It's a little later into the afternoon. There's still some people milling around.
I'm gonna
There's
cast
some buildings
detect,
around. There's a
I'm
couple
gonna
of
cast
market
detect
stands.
secret doors.
Alright. Cast detect secret doors. What's the range on that?
Detect secret doors. 60.
it is also a
Alright.
concentration spell, so you can hold concentration and walk around with it.
So do I find any doors?
Yes. In an alleyway just off the side of the plaza, there is a disguised trapdoor.
Okay, I'm gonna call Audrey and Victor.
I was considering wondering how disguised they have to be in order for it to count as a secret door. That sounds a bit silly. So Like if you put a mustache on it, does that count as secret?
Okay.
Only if it also
mean,
has
I
a big
guess-
eye on it.
I guess the intent of the creator would matter. So if they meant it to be a secret door, it is a secret door.
So if I hang a mustache on it and I say now it's secret, it'll be detected by secret doors.
Maybe. That's how you beat the spell. You just hang a mustache on every door. And then the spellcaster is confused. There are secret doors everywhere!
Can I search it for traps?
Yes. Yes. Do all your searchy stuff.
34.
34. All right. It is not trapped, however, it is locked. Or I should say, you don't find any traps. Ahem.
If they're above like 35 DC to find, they'll probably some very good traps.
Well, yes, but it could happen.
You don't find any of the traps, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna open. Wait, I got my lock pits. Now I can open locks.
All right, you're gonna have to turn into a human. I was assuming you were running around as a dragon form, so
Is
yeah.
none masterwork lockpick? Care about a master.
Masterworks give +2. I think you got Masterworks.
Yep.
So. All right. That'll open it. It wasn't a particularly good lock.
Arthur's going to turn back to his dragon. You going?
Yeah.
All right.
Like the shrugs.
You open the door. There's a ladder moving down. I guess Arthur could like floof down. You can't climb ladders properly. You can just fly down, I guess. But floofing is more fun. Anyway, and there is a short hallway that leads back towards the plaza, and another door.
Ultra.
This one is made of stone.
Ultra, you coming?
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't I already say that?
Marauder, you coming?
I'm still coming.
They're all coming. Okay.
Of course. Have
I'm
to
gonna
they
check the
that-
hallway and
that
the door
was-
for traps.
All right. More searches.
Oh. I say there's no traps in this. Arthur's just gonna walk forward.
All right. You walk forward. As you step on a particular stone tile, it depresses slightly under your foot.
Arthur's like, maybe, do I get hit with something?
Nope. It was just a tile that was put in wrong. It sort of flops back and forth. You step on it.
Arthur's gonna just look at it more closely.
All right. You look at it more closely. Eventually, you pull the tile off the floor. It was just like had a rock underneath it. So now it was
a trap.
it was a pebble.
Pebble
It-
trap.
Okay. It was a pebble trap. But you didn't spot it, so you're a bad rogue. Or beguiler.
Okay, I'm gonna look over to the door and search it for traps.
Alright.
And I'm rolling terribly.
You do not discover any traps on this impressive stone door.
I'm Arthur's pretty.
In fact, it's not even locked.
Arthur goes, well, might as well just open it.
Alright. As you try to push open the door, I mean, you're medium sized now, so you can do that. Boom! Flaming hand stab. You take 4 fire damage. Oof.
All of us are just the door opener.
Just Arthur. He can make a reflex save for half if you like. All right, you take 2 damage.
Actually, I take 4.
All right, your no, that's 3 because your vulnerability is half again.
Alright.
So yes.
Arthur goes, yeah, no traps.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
He just sneezed on himself with fire. It's totally normal.
I can breathe fire. Totally.
Fucking meta breath feeds.
Arthur's gonna push the door open.
All right, so you push the door open, and on the other side, as you start to push it open, it opens easier because the floor is lubricated with blood.
Ooh.
In fact, you find a small chamber on the other rim, about the size of the plaza, that is covered entirely with blood, except for a small round altar on it that appears to have some sort of fleshy guts or something on it.
Ah.
Across the walls are some very spooky torches. Well, they're normal torches, but in this room they look spooky. And there are carvings on the wall of strange tentacle creatures.
Well, this is probably the base. I'm gonna do a search check to see if there's anything suspicious.
I think there's definitely something suspicious going on.
No, like to see if
But
there's any move.
that would be a spot check more than a search check. All right. From what you can tell, this room is currently empty of any living creatures other than yourselves.
I'm gonna search it for traps.
All right. That'll take a little while to search the whole room. What is the rest of the party doing in the meantime?
Looking at the doors. Well, actually, are there any other connections here? And how many?
There aren't any obvious other doors around the room.
After I'm done searching, I'm gonna cast doors.
While he's searching, Victor is just examining the altar.
All right. So, yes. All right. Well, as you are examining, you're examining the outside of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the outside of the room has these carvings on them. It seems like they're very rough carvings. They don't seem like they were done by anyone with any sort of artistic talent. But they very roughly depict various shapes with various tentacly protrusions coming off of them. Usually doing something horrible to someone.
Oh no, it's hentai tentacle monsters.
Oh no.
Uh,
We found a Japanese porn studio.
okay.
Roll for sanity, everyone.
Let's see. None of you have checked the altar yet. As you cast detect secret doors, and there is indeed 2 more secret doors
Ooh.
on the other sides of the room.
Okay. The traps on them.
I'll just use your existing search check. You don't find any traps on them.
Huh. Well, Arthur's gonna open them.
Right. They appear to lead out into some normal tunnels like the other kinds you've seen under the city.
Saw the passage. Arthur's gonna go inspect the altar.
All right. As you inspect the altar, you realize that the fleshy masses on them are actually dead Sochar that have been sliced open. And some of them have had eyeballs placed inside.
When does it look like the last time this place was?
Uh, I mean, the blood on the ground is still fresh. It is very humid down here, but it can't have been more than, like, a few hours.
So, Aldry, what do you want to do?
I don't know. We can wait here for them to show up and kill them one by one, if that works.
Arthur says, I don't. Do we still have the traps?
I don't think you made any traps, did you? You thought about it, but you ended up deciding against it.
I think we did that one thing, but they never up that they had the cult. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. So, everyone can man one door. So,
If that's what you want to do, yes.
Yeah.
So you want us to wait here and ambush them? Why don't we just go find them and kill them all? That would be more expedient.
Because we've tried doing that for the last week, and we
Yeah,
haven't found them yet.
I mean, clearly they're somewhere around here. Like he looks around the place, like he, walks up to one of the door and then to the other one and says, "Hmm, they must be somewhere nearby, probably."
well, yeah, that's why we wait here and ambush them.
I guess we can explore behind the other doors.
Searching the vicinity seems like the smart thing to do. See, the small one makes sense. Well, the other small one. Well, you're not a small one anymore. Your creatures grow very quickly. How far are you even going to go through doors? Well, never mind. That's for the future.
Hmm.
All right. So you want to just check around the exterior of the passages around in the vicinity of this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably set some kind of a limit to how far we're going to go, just so that we don't wander too far off, and just find out if there's anything that stands out as connected to the soldier. So, how far do you guys think we should go? Is the important question.
Just like,
Just go down the paths until we find something or get out of it.
no, Arthur says we should probably just go down the hallways to the end.
These
Like
tunnels could be
30
stretching halfway around the city.
just 30 feet down the hallways.
All right then, let us go.
All right. Just going 30 feet down the hallways, you don't see very much. Already there are a couple passages that branch off, but you're not really able to see anything interesting down any of them.
Yeah.
Just going 30 feet.
Arthur says, yeah, and there's probably not. We'd probably be chasing them throughout all these passages, so let's just wait for them there.
I don't suppose any one of us has tracking.
Arthur goes, I, I can kind of track.
Ah, wow. Could you?
Actually, give me a spot check, please.
Is that Arthur or everyone?
Everyone actually who has been exploring around.
30.
All right, Arthur, you spot down one of the hallways a little bit further than 30 feet a strange sort of fleshy substance oozing from the bricks on one of the walls.
Arthur goes, yeah, that doesn't look normal.
Hmm. Ah, great find. Victor immediately opens up like the little compartment where he has the buzzsaw, and he says, "Oh, I wonder what this is made out of."
All right. So you examine the strange substance. It's actually surprising. Well, it looks and smells a lot like flesh. It's actually quite hard and resinous. It seems to actually be holding the bricks together on this wall. It seems to have replaced the mortar that was once there.
Ooh, does it extend all across the wall? Like, is there like if we keep going around this wall, does it reach
There's
an
about
end
a
where?
5-foot stretch where the mortar is replaced by this substance
Ah, so it's
on
single
one wall.
patch.
Yes.
Victor like taps on it. I think we found where they are, and like taps on the part of the wall where there is a fleshy outgrowth.
All right. You tap on it. Tap, tap, tap.
Just with
It's
the
a
finger.
brick wall, so tapping on the wall to try to find if it's hollow doesn't work too well.
I mean, no, he's not tapping. He's just indicating it with the tap.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
How thick does this wall look?
I mean, you can't really tell, but if it's made out of normal bricks, it shouldn't be more than a few inches thick.
Or we go around and look for the actual entrance.
No one expect us coming through the wall.
They won't
Yes, but
expect us coming through the entrance either.
yeah, they won't expect us coming through the wall until we make a lot of noise, and then they will expect us because that's where all the noise is coming from.
Alright, let's look for the.
All right, so you want to look around and see if you can find like a proper entrance to wherever this leads.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. If we have to, like, we'll go into other tunnels that lead in the vicinity and see if there is like any
All
other.
right. So you walk around this this area. The room actually, whatever room is on the other side, doesn't seem to be too big. Can't be more than like 15 feet across, and you don't find any other entrance. You manage to walk all the way around the perimeter of it,
Well,
actually, but
Are
don't
there
find any
any
entrances at
small
all.
openings?
past the tech secret door.
All right.
Or that?
That's your third casting. How many of those castings do you have left?
Let's see. Let's see. I thought I have second plus 3. I have 3 more plus.
Okay. You gotta get a lot of spells.
Got
I
high
guess that's part of that. You're a dragon, and you have lots of stats too. Okay.
got high.
Anyway, there are no secret doors that lead into it.
Or the
Are
other.
there
Just a
small
strange patch
openings?
of wall that appears to have been.
Arthur says there's no secret door, so and there's no way in, so going through the wall.
Victor says, "Well, I guess it's not
Uh,
really secret. I think this is the door," and like again taps on the fleshy outgrowth. Though I
It's
have
definitely
no
not an
idea.
obvious door, so I think it counts. If it was a door, I think it would count as a secret door.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's a bit subjective. It is a bit weird,
are there
but
any small holes big enough for the spooky things to go through?
you do not spot any. No.
Oh, okay. I guess then we need our door opener, and sadly our door opener left. How do we break down a wall?
You don't have
Course.
bulk anymore, so that's difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I
did
can't.
anyone bring a sledgehammer?
Yeah, Audrey, how come you don't have a sledgehammer?
Because you don't need a sledgehammer normally.
You don't need half the other stuff you have in there normally.
Of course I do.
So it would be a strength check to try and break the door wall down.
You can attack, basically. And if you can do enough damage to bypass the hardness, then eventually you can break it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash at the wall.
Let's see, what's the hardness of stone?
I think it was 10.
All right. Well, you do roll damage. You don't actually need to roll to hit.
Oh.
Hardness 8.
You automatically can hit a wall.
Oh.
Yes, hardness 8.
I'm gonna hit it with 2 claws, so 6 6.
Then the
All right,
damage
so,
of
but each
individual
claw
attack doesn't
is
stack.
d6
Yes.
plus 3.
Yep.
So
So I did claws.
hardness is just a flat damage reduction, or is it double? You see, I can't. All right, so you can 1 out of every 6 claw attacks, you can deal 1 damage to the wall, and the wall has a lot of hit points.
If it would ice actually affect the wall?
Energy attacks are doubly affected by hardness, so you'd have to do over 16 damage in order to harm the wall.
Doubly effective?
The hardness is doubly effective, so they're reduced by twice as much. Except
No, I
for
can
acid.
just blast it with my cannon. That does 1d8 plus 5 plus 6.
Okay.
So
So with your combined efforts, you could probably break the wall down. I will say that you'll be fatigued for like 10 minutes afterward, though, because it's a lot of work. Both of you. Even though you're just using a cannon. I don't know.
I mean, technically it's a bow, so I guess that makes sense. It kind of has a kick to it, which fatigues the user. So yeah, that's fine. How much ammunition will I spend for shooting the wall?
I don't know. We'll say. I don't know. All right. Actually, probably only 10 or something of that much hit points. Yeah, we'll say you spend 10 ammo, and you're actually not. Although I generally don't keep track of ammo, but I don't know. If it comes up.
I mean, I started with 60 ammo, so I have a fair bit.
Okay. So anyway, you finally manage to break down the wall. On the other side, so you all have dark vision, don't you?
No, actually, I have human vision.
All right, you have human vision. It's only Aldrich special has
I do.
the special. So
Filthy normal vision peasant.
it's dark. There's more sort of resinous coating all around the walls. And in the middle of the room, there is this strange mass of flesh. Sort of wrapped in tentacle strand.
I didn't hear that. You
There's a large mass, sort of fleshy mass, that's wrapped in tentacle strands.
What it says? Damn it.
I don't know what it is, but we should probably blow it or something.
And as you watch, the tentacly mass does move and shift and sway a bit. Until finally a very great big eye looks at you and glares. And that's where we're going to end off the session for today. I don't think we have time for a big boss fight.
I mean, it started.
Yes, but I'm very tired. Just want to nap, honestly. So, next week, we'll roll initiative. Maybe we'll have an player who to triumphantly saves the day. I don't know.
Finally
Next
found the
week,
beholder, though.
we cast summon bigger fish on the beholder.